4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Tulsa came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Mosley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sam Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 6th. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Leonard is there, 2 gone. Stephen Wilson will come on out of the bullpen. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Tulsa secured their 10th victory of the season. Andrew Schwab claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Mosley wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Tulsa Drillers and the San Antonio Missions. David Boucher, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give himself a chance to use that good changeup and his curveball.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Robert Leonard is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Lifted in the air out to center field. Muriel is there now and he has it, 2 gone. So now into the box is Ronald Lozano. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Their pedestrian start to the top half of the first. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Beatty. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Jake Peter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in the outfielder, Dalton Varsio. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up is Joaquin Zarco. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Jed Gonzalez checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the box, Yasel Sierra. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. So now here is Robert Leonard looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's got it to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in once again is Justin Yurchak. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Here's a moment where you got to pick your buddy up, pound it into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that.
We'll leave it right there, and that ends the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number. And now here is David Boucher. Guys, I want to talk about the two-way experiment they're running with him. He'll mainly be working out of the rotation, but in between starts, he'll get a chance to play in the field. What's going to be the key in making this work?
Yeah, I think recovery and preparation, Matty. Obviously, his bread is buttered on the mound, not only for himself, but the team as well. If they're going anywhere, he needs to be on the mound. Now, if they can manage him in between starts, he gets enough recoup time, and he's able to go out there and do enough prep to impact the game from an offensive standpoint, then I would love to see what we got here.
The misses.
You know, gotten a guy on higher game, a 3-ball count kind of feels. Let's see if he can get on.
Inside league, and it's and now in the box, Lozano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 and turn on the third base. Hardy on that swing as it's well. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing misses. Fastball right by him.
Tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Matt Beatty is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Beatty goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jake Peter will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he fouls this one off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Dalton Varsio. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And now Joaquin Zarco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And stepping in, Jed. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Count even now at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Next, it'll be David Boucher. Worked a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Yasel Sierra is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Colway will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate now is Justin Yurchak. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. On the ground over to first, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Ronald Lozano stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1 on first as they get him out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Beatty. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
You got to tip your hat to some great pitching out on the mound and some exceptional defense. It has really made this an absolute tough game. Any runs in, but you just have to put somebody on first base. Just get the defense on their toes just a little bit and see if you can scratch a run across.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. In there, 2-2. Fouled off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next to stand in is Jake Peter. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And there's out number 2. The batter will be Dalton Varsio. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, David Boucher. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, throwing the ball as well as he has.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Here's the first pitch to him. Joaquin Zarco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Jed Gonzalez is in for the 3rd now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to 3rd. Darren Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball. And he's off to a fast start in the early part of the season, and that is through for a base hit, and the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. He's in there, and we are here in the 8th. Now time call, pitching this game to Andrew Schwab. Hammers.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Now to the plate, here is David Boucher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. This is in the air to left field. Rodriguez is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Next to dig in, Ron McCollum. And there's a base hit on the line. The bat, David Boucher, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're...
So stepping in is David Boucher. He's 1 for 2 in the ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The 1-0. Alonso over at second. Benitez at first. 2 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. So Kevin Rayburn, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both. Here is Jax Biggers. He could use 0 for 3 in the game so far. To short. He's right there. 1. On to double play. So the lineup digging in. David Boucher. He flew out in his last AB. With the first pitch fastball, it's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Joaquin Vieira. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in will be Davis Wenzel. He bounced out last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now into Mark Colesbury. As 1 away, the runner at first presents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Scooped up to second for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second, David Boucher. Now the first pitch. Pops this. McCollum has a play. 1 down. Now it'll be Ron McCollum. Round him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Ryder Ryan gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Blake Bass records the save, his sixth. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball now on the show. Now to the plate, Alfonso Rodriguez. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time.
Next to hit, David Boucher. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So they breeze through this half. Stepping up is David Boucher, and D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Alex Riva for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate is David Boucher. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 0-1 pitch. Softly hit out toward short. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Riding in is Ron McCollum. Flew out last time up. Hit out toward second. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in next, David Boucher. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Here's 1. Low, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Novoa calls for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. 8-1 is the final tonight. John Livingston